seated. Good morning, everyone. This is the case of the people of the state of Colorado versus James Egan Holmes, case number 12 CR 1522. The record should reflect that Mr. Holmes is present with his attorneys, Mr. King, Ms. Brady, Ms. Nelson, Ms. Higgs, and Ms. Spengler. And the people are represented by Mr. Brockler, Mr. Orman, Ms. Pearson, Mr. Edson, and Ms. Tish McGuire. The record should reflect that we are outside the presence of the jury. In terms of the people's request for an additional in-camera review of the records that were produced by the University of Colorado pursuant to PSDT and PSDT2, I conducted that review over the weekend, and I'll be issuing an order later today. Is there anything we need to take up outside the presence of the jury before we bring him in on behalf of the people?
No, Your Honor.
On behalf of the defense?
Yes, briefly, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, we anticipate testimony at some point this week from some crime scene investigation witnesses that we would like to move and eliminate to exclude pursuant to rules 401, 402, 403, state and federal due process, and the state, Mr. Holmes' state and federal rights to a fair and reliable sentencing proceeding. First, we're anticipating that fingerprint examiner Sandra Fisher is going to be testifying either today or at some point this week, and that the prosecution is going to
Had called a witness by the name of Christopher Dean Rigopoulos. And Mr. Rigopoulos is back on the witness stand at this time so that the prosecution may resume its direct examination of him. And sir, I will remind you that you're still under oath, okay? You may have a seat. Thank you. All right, Mr. Orman, you may proceed with the rest of your direct examination.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sir, when we broke off for the weekend, we were discussing your qualifications, and I want to spend some more time on that. I want to talk first about training that you have participated in. I guess I would call it sort of advanced training in your field. Have you participated in both receiving and giving training in that area?
Yes, I have.
All right, let's talk about the specific trainings that you have received relating to explosive and incendiary device analysis and things of that nature. What has that been?
There's been several things that I've undertaken. Example, I attended the improvised explosive device course in Kyneton, England, provided by the British Army.
I think you're going to have to spell the name of that place for us.
Kyneton.
How long was that class?
It was approximately 3 weeks.
Okay, and anything else in England?
I also attended Scotland Yard's bomb management course.
How long was that class?
That was also 3 weeks.
And Scotland Yard would sort of, what is Scotland Yard?
Scotland Yard is